Okay. So I believe, yep, looks like we're back over at Grimhex. Nice place. Man, okay, I want to see how much our score. So we're gonna put what, 2? We get about 39 to 40 FPS. Yeah, that's what it feels like. Hey, Snarfter, how you doing, buddy? I'm doing great. Oh man. Wanted to get some other shit done today, but yeah, after I passed out, after eating a bit, after the last stream, I slept for like 12 hours. And yeah.
Hello there.
Now we're here. How's the audio? Let me know if anything is too loud. I'm feeling the game is just a bit overbearing, but I don't know. My mic might be set up over it, so the lead's got to cut through. All right, let's bust out this. No, let's not just yet. We should go to the heaven, back down, grab some weapons from the weapon shop, and make sure that there's no more size 5 cannons or something that I might be missing. I think we'll just go to like 85 there. And that might be just a bit more tolerable. Yeah, I'm using audio interface, try to have all the apps on the same level so I don't need to constantly adjust everything. Yeah, I have this audio mixer here that I plugged into my streaming computer, but I don't have all my audio passed through, and I'm not wearing a headset that's connected to that yet. I still have my VR earphones attached to my headset that I'm using for audio off of my main gaming computer. So audio is going to be a thing that I'm going to have to figure out. And then I also want to do video better too. I think I need to add an extra 4K monitor to my computer. That way I can have an extra 4K desktop to run a game in 4K on there. Not my main monitor, because my main monitor I'll need to run the game in VR and then have a mirror. I want to try to use like the VR mirror option so that you guys see exactly what's going on in my headset. But for that to work, I need the streaming computer to pick up a full screen image of that on a separate monitor. So yeah, I'm trying to think of in my head how to do it. Trying not too hard to get sticks in an index. Don't know how long I'll hold out. Oh, if you try, you'll be quite surprised. The X52 Pro has been sold out for a while, and from what I hear, due to the Squadrons, Star Wars, as well as the, what have you, Microsoft Flight Simulator MMO thingy that they had last year, flight sticks are still really, really hard to come by, apparently. So yeah, that might actually solve that problem for you there. Okay, so it looks like they don't have any size 5 stuff, just size 4s. Distortion scatter gun, and we'll just buy like a couple of those for whatever reason. But yeah, now if you are thinking about it, this would be a good time to point out that you should probably get in line to do get in line to grab one if you haven't, because yeah, if it's on your to-do list and you want it for Christmas, I think now's the time to be shopping. True that, just feel like racing again, and once you have raced in VR, nothing compares to. Oh yeah, I agree. Like, especially coming from like a guy who does sim racing a lot, which I'm going to be streaming too. Once I get everything settled, I got Thursday. Okay, so currently I have the tiny corner of my room covered in professional Hollywood green screen fabric that I bought for like 150 bucks. I paid 250 bucks this time, and I got 10 yards worth instead of 5 yards. So that should give me enough to get me my whole wall back here covered, and then that will allow me to start doing a lot more things with cameras and all sorts of funky stuff like that. Warden. Yep. Weaponry. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so we have the light strike on there right now. M7A cannon, auto cannon, long distance energy auto cannon. Maybe we'll pull that Galdarine repeater. Wide vehicles, high rate of fire, laser repeater. What is the M7A? Laser cannon. Okay, you know what? We're going to pull one of these from the 600i M7A cannon. Well, it's not showing up. Alright, well, whatever. M7A, and then CVSA, MVSA. So what is CVSA? Ballistic cannon, ballistic repeater, distortion repeater, distortion cannon, laser repeater. Gee, what are the CV? So CVSAs are... Oh, no, we need to swap them to MVSA. What is MVSA? Laser cannon and then laser repeater. Interesting. Okay, gotcha. Alright. Hangar 3. Alright, so. Welcome to Star Citizen. We got Aegis Vanguard Warden. Flight combat testing because we need ourselves a heavy fighter. Because the Cutlass isn't cutting it in 3.14 nowadays. I can't wait to fully crew my Cutlass, though, and even do co-pilot stuff and do exclusively missile mode. But until then, I need an actual dedicated heavy fighter that can tank and spank some bounty missions. And I'm thinking about going for the Warden. So, as part of that, we bought a whole bunch of different lasers and cannons, and we've just been testing all sorts of stuff in 3.14. So having said that, let's get out to it. We mostly did a whole bunch of stuff the other day. In the Warden with the light strike cannon and the MVSA laser cannons, as far as the size 3s or whatever. We just swapped over from light strike to an Omnitsky cannon, I think. So yeah. Let me make sure of that. See here, weaponry. Yeah, M7A cannon is what we swapped to from the light strike. Okay, so yeah. The light strike had about 7 rounds or so. We're gonna see just how this fares. Okay, so let's go.
Aegis combat assist activated.
So this also has 7 shots. And I think I've bumped up from 14 shots on my other one to 20 now? I need to actually look to see what I had in the video on my other night I was shooting around. Alright, well let's get going here. First let's get comms. Quest opening. I want my self status there. I need my power right there. Target status up here so that I can actually see it. Closer to my weapons when I'm firing because I need it for VR use. And then here we get weapons and we swap out the cannon to weapon 2. And then that on cannon. Alright. Missiles. And then I think we're ready to roll.
Launch complete.
Alright, so yeah, today we, or last night we unlocked heavy bounty, or high threat bounties, and group threat bounties of the big boy caliber. So now that we've got that done, we're just gonna do a whole stream, many hours worth of just doing a whole bunch of combat that we'll clip and chop and put up to YouTube for people to enjoy. So yeah, having said that, let's get going. Man, it is really, really crisp in here. I think this is the new computer speaker. This can't be just a good server. I'm just, and everything is just, it looks so good. Everything's moving so quick and nice. Crusader looks so great in the window. Alright, let's get going here. Time to stop oogling around. Okay, so there's 2 over there. And I'm sure one is somewhere back around the other way. Yeah, on the other side of the planet. Alright, well let's go ahead and we'll hit out. This guy first.
Quantum travel initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Okay, so missile mode, we're going to need to at some point take a whole day. We'll probably do that sometime next week, but we're going to take a whole day to add controls and bind every single button that we think that we might need. So right now I can select missiles, but I can't increase or decrease how many I have because of where I put some other stuff, so yeah. Let us get traveling, decouple, cut the throttle. We got a radar lock here, so we're just gonna turn this way.
Missile lock.
Gone as well. Oh, there we go. And now we're just floating through space. Recouple. And we'll take on this guy. So yeah, that's how I like to fight, it seems, or at least do these NPC missions. You can't take any missile damage these days. They're absolutely devastating. And your long-term combat survivability seems to be based entirely off of how many missiles you can dodge. Some stuff happening to the engines, it would seem. Oh, there it goes. I was like, why isn't it pinging?
Contact.
Alright, Mr. Brimley. Let's tango. Decouple. Ship pointing out to a free spot in the asteroid field. Wait for it, and then hold 1, 2, 3. Fire. drag him out of the asteroid field. Let him catch up here. As soon as he gets to about... Go ahead and unload a volley right now and see if he runs into it. It is a Valkyrie, so...
Shields under fire.
Shit. Oh, shit. Got him.
Alright, well, I got his shields down.
Damn it.
Okay, that's one. Wait for reload here. So yeah, that seems to be the best way to fight them, I've found, is just drag them out of the asteroid field, decouple, and then become a spinning flying turret. I only go about 500 or so meters a second, about half throttle. I guess it's like, what, 400 in this thing? So anyways, they give chase and follow. I decouple, turn around, and then shoot them as they catch up. Didn't know if you could play Star Citizen VR. VR Linux. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, no, I do setup tutorials on my YouTube channel that help people get up and running using Vorpex. It's a $40 program. But if you're an old school VR player like me, you'd had it for a while. But yeah, no, it's fantastic. Because I got full head tracking and body tracking now because of the way that they mocap and rig the skeletal frames in the game. So yeah, enjoy the show.
Shit.
And if you got a headset, head over to my YouTube channel and you could get yourself going as well. Linux compatible. Ooh, now that would be interesting. I might actually need to try that. Do you need to, if Star Citizen works in... If Star Citizen works works on Linux, then all you need to do is make sure Vorpex works on Linux. So you could go to their website and check. But I personally do not know. Maybe it does? Interesting, though. Do you have what VR headset do you have? Does VR work on Linux in general? Like Steam VR on Linux? Hey, I'm getting some weird... Yeah, play loads. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I never really actually thought about that before. Okay, so we still got one more target that we got to take out. Oh yeah, I've already bought this Vorpex software. I was about to say, see, a lot of people, if you're an old school VR user, you probably already got this in the belt. So yeah, send them an email when you reinstall it, or after you reinstall it to get a key and whatnot, and then see if it works on Linux, and yeah, you'll be good to go. Oh yeah, we were gonna claim our... But yeah, and then welcome to the verse, as I say. I have a Discord channel as well, if you type !Discord. And I got a couple of channels for chat there specifically for people who getting it set up and might need troubleshooting help and whatnot. So yeah. If you have any issues or whatever, you can probably find me in the comments in YouTube or just over there on the help section that I put out on it. So yeah, enjoy, man. I really hope it works for you, because it's fantastic, especially with my new computer. I'm getting, hang on, it's like 52 frames a second. Oof, that's good, dude. That's awesome. I'll alert because of home office at the moment. Dude, I appreciate it, buddy. That's what I really need. I'm starting to go full time here, and definitely looking for some lurkers for sure. Okay, we got a warden. This guy should go down like a sack of bricks. Swap over to missiles. Put on some arresters. Alright, he's moving.
Missile locked.
Hit.
Hello there.
One.
Let's see
Two.
how you like this.
Missile locked.
Alright, there he goes.
Shields under fire.
Shit.
Wait for the reload. Whoa.
Choke on that.
Focus on the target. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! That was slick. And then get back out of the asteroid field, decouple.
Missile locked.
Lost one of our wings.
Shields under fire.
Wait for the reloads. Okay, we got about half. Man, that thing can fire for forever. Come on. There we go. Nope.
Shields under fire.
We're gonna recouple and just dogfight like normal. There we go. Major torque imbalance. What's wrong with the okay. Yeah, I guess our engine did take a hit, huh? Alright, we should probably repair that before we go do another set of missions. So let's head over to Olisar and get a quick R&R, shall we?
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete.
Alright. See, now that's not a bad landing.
Complete.
Alright, Randy. Who's here, Randers? Ducky Tide. Morning, Chotch. How are you? Doing great.
Hello there.
Contact.
Another beautiful day in the verse, ain't it? Just testing out the Warden. We got the M7A cannon this time instead of the Light Strike. Well, it's got the same amount of punch to it, it seems, but we might swap over to something more ballistic-y and see how that feels. Either way, I like how they fire slowly and they pack a punch, so I'm happy.
Shit.
Missile lock.
Alright, pull them out of the asteroid field here. Actually, we're not really doing a good job of that, are we? That was close. Alright, right about there. Okay, now, who wants a piece? What's the mission? Oh, just very high bounty threat stuff.
I'll shut you up.
Just testing combat and whatnot. I'm going to have to buy a heavy fighter after this patch. Unless I could fully crew the Cutlass. It's just not going to be enough to cut it. So definitely going to need to have one of those, a heavy fighter of sorts in my inventory. Or not inventory, but in my fleet. And then the Cutlass itself will fall into its designated role of multi-role ship. Because I've been using it as a heavy fighter. Despite it being tissue paper thin for armor and shields. I was right above your head. Yeah, I know. I got real lucky with that. I have a feeling that I was getting close to... Ooh. Speaking of right above my head. I have a feeling I was getting close to another asteroid. Okay, so now that we are getting about out of here, give us some room to breathe. One, two. I don't want to waste my missiles here. He's in a Cutlass. Alright, here we go.
Shields under fire.
Shit. Shit.
Alright, he's down.
Shit.
Come on, one more volley here. He's down. Oh, and that guy's just like a floating corpse at this point. Hang on, we lost him. There he is. Recouple here. Ooh, mama. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna...
Missile lock.
Shit.
Missile
Alright, buddy. Nice. No. What the son of a bitch.
Missile locked.
Did he launch a countermeasure and decoy me? Oh my gosh, there's no way. There's no way I'm gonna hit him. How am I?
Hello there.
You know what? He's got it. I'm just gonna leave you to it, buddy. He can handle himself from here, I think. Let's get to the next target.
Missile locked.
Son of a bitch.
Good hit. There's buddies coming after me. Yep, they sure are.
Help on
One,
that.
two.
Shit.
Alright, one full volley can kill a cutlass. I like it. Solid choice. Wait for a reload here. Where'd he go? There he is.
Son of a bitch.
The Buccaneer. Just need to get some shots on target and then he should just fall over. Yep. And then last target. Arm Ward. Recouple. We're gonna re-engage. Send one right up his alley.
Son of a bitch.
Just dropped a random flare. Alright.
Shit.
But
Friendly target.
all of our shots are on target. So yeah, alright. Full laser cannons, no auto cannons. That seems to be the way I like to roll.
Contact. Contact. Missile locked. Missile.
That's a hit. Alright, so now they're going to turn and burn and try to chase me. We're going to start to slowly lose our speed here. Give them something to chase. Then once they get within range, we go.
Take that.
Shields under fire.
Give them the beans. One, two, three. 2, 3, 4. Gonna get a little bit quicker of a charge here. There we go.
Contact.
Crap.
What did I lose? Alright, he's down. Still looking good. Need shield recharge. I need to bind my triangle of power buttons, that's for sure. Shield's critical. Where's my target? Did he go down? No, there he is.
Missile locked. Missile.
Another hit. Weakened his shields. is my reticle not showing up? Oh, because I'm in missile mode still. There we go.
Shields under fire.
Alright, and give him the beans.
Hello there.
Man, the Anvil Hurricane sure can take a beating. More so than the Hurricane. No, the Hurricane can take a beating more so than the Warden. I've come to find, as far as if we're talking shot for shot, I can definitely plow through a Warden a lot easier than I seem to be able to plow through a Hurricane with this current loadout and setup and patch. But as long as we get our shots online and on target, still seems to be quite the killer. Alright, let's do another one. Alright, 223 for missile count left.
Here's something with you.
2.
Son of a...
It's Cutlass.
Shields under fire.
Shit.
Contact.
That missile was close. Lucky it didn't take out anything. That sounded really, really close. I didn't think he would launch his missile with his teammate next to him, but he did not give a shit. So, does each ship have a different voice? Each manufacturer has a different voice. This is the Aegis Combat, or Aegis Dynamics manufacturer right now.
Son of a bitch.
Wait for a full volley here. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's good. I can time out my cannon shots to seconds.
Shields under fire.
This guy's a real thin profile on the ship. I really gotta nail my stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Got him. Easy peasy. Alright, next. And on the other side. Just warp over real quick.
Initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Alright, Mr. Burger.
Initiated. Quantum travel complete.
Alright, here we go.
Got a surprise for ya!
Shields under fire.
Okay, that hit. Even though I got a flare out. That was kind of
Contact.
awful. But we didn't take any damage, so just shields. Okay, wait for it. Really not closing the gap, are they? Let's do it for them. We got a freelancer.
Shields under fire.
Try to dodge that! Shit.
Okay, shields are down. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Should be one more volley here.
Shields under fire.
Recharge the shields. Easy. Wait for it. Alright, he is down for the count, finally. Alright, what about your buddies? He's down. Then he's down. All right. Should be one last bounty group to take out. Seems like we can do about
Quantum travel.
3 to 4 group bounties before we run out of decoys, and the better that we get at dodging missiles, the less that we'll actually need. Because right now I'm just using them when they're at medium to long range, and then just get distance between me and my flare, and then letting the missiles hit in between them or chase the flare. But if I start to use them right when I know that I can't actually evade a missile, then I'll at least save my ass at the cost of my entire shield battery. So we are on the shadow side of these asteroids. They're just slowly coming into view as the sun is hitting them. This is actually really, really cool. Y'all seeing this? Missile inbound.
Got.
Some Cutlass Black.
Shields under fire.
And he's down. Woo-hoo. good shot.
Son of bitch.
Another freelancer. He's gonna take quite a lot. He went right into the explosion. Yeah. That's the one problem about decoupled flying, is that you're kind of much set on the path that you're running. And if that path happens to be taking you right through the wreckage that you just created, then yeah, not much you can do about it at the last second. Okay, cool. That is... There's a weird crease in the window. Do y'all see that? Huh. Interesting. But it only does it on targets that are way far out. On those near asteroids, it doesn't affect it. Alright, whatever. Whew, okay, so we still got plenty of missiles. We got 17 decoys. We can really start to stretch our luck here on our decoys with the next couple of bounty huntings that we do. We'll do these medium threats while we're low on countermeasures.